everyone, and welcome back to Learn with Loli. I am so excited to talk about New Year's resolutions and goals. We're just about 2 weeks into 2021, and studies show that already 33% of people who have made New Year's resolutions have already given up, which is absolutely insane. By February, the number of people who have given up on their New Year's resolutions will go up to 45%, and by June that number is going to be 60%. And it's not that you don't want to lose the weight or pay off your credit card or quit smoking, it's just that it's really hard to go from living one way on December 31st to living a totally different way 24 hours later. And not meeting your goals immediately is really discouraging. So I've done some research and I found 4 key ways to make your New Year's resolutions last. The first thing is, goals that are detailed tend to make the most impact. So make sure that your goal is really specific. Broad goals like doing better in school or becoming more organized really aren't impactful because you haven't made them meaningful to yourself. Instead, get clear on why you want to accomplish your goal and then insert that into your resolution. So instead of saying, I want to do better in school, something like, I want to get a 3.8 GPA this semester so I can apply to that summer internship. Or this year I'm going to organize my weekly schedule so I have more time to work on my business plan. These goals aren't only more specific, they're also more motivating because they include a reason that gets you excited. Second, you have to know what kind of goal you're after. There's a difference between goals that focus on a behavior and goals that focus on an outcome. Say you want to lose weight. One goal could be that you don't eat after 8 p.m. That's a behavioral goal. It focuses on how you act and how you conduct yourself. Another goal could be that you want to lose 30 pounds. That's an outcome goal that focuses on the final product at the end of a process. You can't keep track of behavioral goals and outcome goals the same way. I mean, it wouldn't be helpful to weigh yourself at the end of every day to see if you lost 30 pounds in the last 24 hours, and it also wouldn't be helpful to wait until the end of the month to try to remember how many days you didn't eat after 8 p.m. So after you make your goal, ask yourself, is this a behavioral goal or is this an outcome goal? And then find a way to keep track of that goal in a way that works. The third key is to be honest if you're a novice. If you want to learn German but you have no idea about anything about the language, I wouldn't suggest that you necessarily move to Germany and see what happens, although I'm sure that works for a lot of people. A more realistic goal would be to set a learning goal, a point of discovery where you just absorb and look for information about the people, the music, the culture, the food, the landscape of Germany. This will not only give you more background information, but it will also help you set more feasible goals, like building out your German vocabulary or setting up a time with a tutor. Instead of starting out with some big unknown, you're learning about your goal in a way that will better help you execute it in the future. The last key is to clarify if your goal is to start something or to stop something. Are you ending a behavior, like are you not gonna bite your nails anymore? Or are you starting a new behavior like jogging every other morning? Deciding whether you're stopping or starting something is very important because it lets you know how you need to motivate yourself. If you're taking out or ending a behavior, you need to replace it with a new behavior. That way, whenever your brain cues you to do that thing, you immediately have a way to break the pattern. For instance, if you want to stop eating 3 bags of Skittles every week, a great way to do that would be to load up your fridge with grapes. Every time your brain tells you, oof, I want a Skittle, go get a Skittle, you would just go to your refrigerator and eat grapes instead. Eventually, your brain would start to understand that it's not going to get the Skittles anymore, and then that cue from your brain, that prompt that tells you to eat Skittles, is going to decrease. On the other hand, if you are adding a behavior, you should use something to reward yourself so that you encourage yourself to do the behavior more. For instance, if your goal is to wake up at 6 a.m. every weekday morning, then on the days that you do, you should do something nice for yourself, like add an extra granola bar to your lunch. This will increase your chances of continuing to wake up at 6 a.m. because your brain knows, if I do this, I'm going to get something that I like later. Those are the 4 keys. Be specific about the goal that you're going after. Know what kind of goal it is. Be honest if you're a novice or if you're new at it. And then clarify if you're stopping or starting a behavior. Thank you so much for watching this video. I actually got these tips from some research papers that I put in the comments below, so check them out if you're interested. Also, if you're interested in working one-on-one with me, please go to my website, itsmeloli.com, and sign up for a free 30-minute session. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos that help you the most, and I'll see you next time.